Hi, my name's Ben Wood, and today we're going to be talking about the short game. The short game is the answer to lowering your scores, a low handicap, more consistency through your game, and it will take the pressure off other parts of your game. I'm going to show you some tips in a minute of how to use the correct technique with the feel. When you go into the driving range that I see so many people doing, I want to ask yourself, what are you learning when you go into the range? What are you learning? People say to me, I want to get better, I'm hitting the range tonight, I want to get better, I want to lower my scores. This is the area that's going to bring your scores down. You don't need to put hours and hours of work in, it's just learning the correct technique with the feel. When I get to my ball, when it's by the side of the green, when I've missed the green, as soon as I look at the ball, I look at the lie. That dictates how to play the shot and what club you need to use. If the flag's at the back of the green, for example, and you're at the front of the green, why would you use a 60-degree wedge to try and fire it all the way in there? With a 9-iron, back of the stance, and let the ball roll out like a putt. Every shot I do play, I try and let the ball roll out. If I need to use spin, I'll use spin when required. But look at the risk of the shots. You know, that's what you've got to look at. Look at the risk of it. You want the best result possible. Even when you're chipping and running, you could chunk it a bit and it would still get up there. That's what you want to look at. Now when you're chipping, you want your hands loose on the club, like you're brushing your teeth with an electric toothbrush. You don't want to be strangling the club to death, you don't want to be snatching at it like that. You want it nice and loose so you can get your wrists working and you can feel the club coming off the ball. Okay, now there's three things that we're working on when we're going to chip. Number one is your right wrist hinge. A little bit of right wrist hinge and through. Try not to just rock your shoulders. I'm not keen on that technique. If you do rock your shoulders like a putt in action, go and stick the ball in the thick rough and try and use that action then. It's not going to work. You need the right wrist hinge to pop the ball out and let it roll to the hole. The shaft angle, number two, is so important. You've got to get this right. When the club head's coming through, you've got to maintain the angle of the club head and the shaft, because that's going to promote consistency. If you're breaking the shaft angle down, that can either blade the ball over the green. You can see if you're breaking it down like that and lifting up, that's where you scull it across the green. So look, we're there and you're lifting up and you can see you're breaking the angle down. So you want to come through and keep the angle through like that. You want to be flipping your wrist like this. We don't like that. Okay. Now, also, when you're chipping, try and follow through a lot further. If you've short-sided yourself, say the flag was right here on the front, in your mind you're thinking, I've only got a short shot, so I don't want to follow through as much. What you want to try and do is a shorter backswing, but keep following through, because the ball will pop out. See people go like this and stab at it, and then the ball goes further, because your wrists are tight and you're stabbing into the back of the ball. So try and promote a longer follow through. Now I'm going to show you some chips now. We're just going to do a basic chip and run. We've got a pitching wedge here, so I'll show you some basic chips. There we go. So all we did then was a little bit of right wrist hinge through, and I tend to have a long follow through when I chip, but I want the ball to go to the hole. I don't want to stab at it, so try that again. That's it. So there we go, let the ball do the work. I'll show you from side on now. Go on the right wrist hinge, follow through. Don't break down the shaft angle. So right wrist hinge, follow through. Keep the shaft angles there. Now, if you haven't got a short game like that and you want a good short game, I am a mobile teacher. I cover all of the Midlands. So if you want to chip like that, my details on the website and I'll come and see you. Thanks for watching.